Well, a tragic story here. In fact, the shooting took place in this Woodbridge neighborhood less than 24 hours ago. We spoke exclusively with the deceased victim's mother. Tonight, she's turning to the community for answers. She wants to know what happened and also wants to know more information about the investigation and someone who is looking forward to 10th grade. She identifies him as 15-year-old Simon Lumpkin Jr. She says he was a star basketball and football player at Freedom High School in Woodbridge and was excited about starting.
Screaming, help, 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 help. I don't want to die, I don't want to die.
Sean.
I heard my son was fighting with two other little boys. Well, him and his two friends was fighting. Someone pulled out a gun and shot them 3. And I guess my son got the magic number because he's the only one that didn't survive.
A heartbreaking story considering what happened here late last night. The search continues for the gunman responsible.
The DMV is the fastest rising music scene right now, with plenty eyes on DC and Maryland. VA tends to stand out of the DMV, even to go as far as some people to not claim it, but one place in VA in particular always standed out, known as DUMFRIES. DUMFRIES stood out for its different hoods' rise in crime and always having a decent rappers around. Being raised in an area like DUMFRIES, people tend to get influenced by the people around them. Seeing friends and associates claim gangs and diss people can easily cause you to do it, to hopping right in that mix. Williamstown always had a name around the state, with their beefs and rappers standing out as some of their main beefs, with SMG, Oakside, the V, and new trending beef, the 4, with back-to-back shootings. But out of all these shootings and deaths, one would stick out in the DUMFRIES area, with the victim being a 15-year-old football player being struck and killed. Shortly before his death, him and his friends would start beefing harder, dropping disses and getting their name out. Before we get into the rest, make sure to subscribe and share this to your people. Let's get our city on the map. Simon, also known as Cy, was a 15-year-old who was known by his family as a football player at Freedom High School. He was said to make family and friends smile and was solid to his brothers and sisters. Cy was mostly known for playing football, but after him and his friends get into the mix, Cy would bag a 4-member for a stick, causing the beef. After this, it would get no better, as the people around him would pick up and start to rap diss, sing multiple clicks, causing their name to get out. After multiple of his friends would start dropping videos, he would drop his first song with his good man's K-Wop.
Take a trip out the end, I'm working, but real niggas know what I do, got the blood on my sweat. You can't come on this river if you don't got no one to do. Niggas tryna run from the Drake, then you down. My heart with that fly, hot shit, get the flying. Come on my rip, why the fuck is you lying? Run on they block and get hit in they spine. Run on they block.
Shortly after being in the mix and starting to rap, something tragic would happen. Cy would be gunned down, with 3 others being the only killed. The shooting happened around 10:30 p.m. in the 3700 block of Masthead Trail in the Triangle area of Prince William County. Police say a group had gathered in a grassy area in the residential neighborhood when shots rang out. Officers from Prince William County and the town of DUMFRIES arrived and found the 15-year-old and a man suffering from gunshot wounds. They were both transported to the hospital, where the 15-year-old later died. Cy's death would be a shock for the city, seeing him being so young and such a friendly person. 50BG would not let Cy's name die, making sure to mention him in songs, and still came his name alive in Williamstown. Sorry for the long break we took. Tell us on who you want next. Long live Cy.